Scrimmage, tale of two. To me, it's the tale of two halves. First part of it, I thought the defense dominated. I mean, I thought they played well, created a couple turnovers. The conditions on offense, the wind, the cold, all that, I thought it, I don't know if that could affect them or what it was, not enough consistency coming out. Then the second half of the scrimmage was total opposite. Offense gets tired of getting embarrassed, goes out and makes plays and situations and catching, running, throwing, and the defense, which bothers me a little bit because, I want more consistency for what we do. But the competition was good. Our effort was much better. I thought learning how to play harder, in my opinion, a little more physical this game. Notice some more big hits. Notice some hard tackles. Notice some good blocks or good hard runs, moving the pile. Just things like that I liked, but got to get more consistency and still too much not knowledge of everything you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, not disappointed. Guys made plays. Guys made plays down the field, runs, passes, pass breakups, tackles, a couple sacks, a couple scrambles by the quarterback. I mean, both sides did a solid job. So in that regard, I guess we're about where I thought we'd be probably in a couple weeks. So questions? It's hard without watching the film either. When you watch the film, you may see the reasons why some of that stuff happened.
Anybody specifically that you just caught your attention? You said, man, that guy's playing really well today.
Dotson, I thought, jumped out at me a couple times. Trying to think, a couple of the DBs, I couldn't always see numbers, but there was 2 or 3 of the corners I thought early played well, then gave up a couple plays. I mean, the offense made some plays on them. Travion Williams on offense, I thought was really outstanding on the day. Rogers made a couple catches at the end, a couple big catches and big moments. Oz made a couple at the end. And some plays and some 2-minute situations and things like that were big. Nick and I thought Nick and all 3 quarterbacks with Nick and Kellen and Blumrick all struggled early in the scrimmage, and then the second half hit some notes and really picked up, made some big plays and some red zone throws. Tight end struggled or had a couple drops and then made some outstanding catches at the end. And it was kind of that way. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was the wind, the cold. And they picked it up. So, and defensively, Kiki did some good things. Felt Mack. He made a couple nice sacks and pushes and made nice plays on some runs. Did a nice job inside. I'm trying to think. I don't without leaving anybody out. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. So, we'll leave it there. Anybody else? I'm sorry. I'll watch it in the film and tell them.
I know sometimes it can be a combination of things, but were y'all ever able to pinpoint what happened with Coda?
No, I mean, he was hydrated well. We checked hydration before. It was not a hard practice. It was not a hot practice. And he had actually probably his best practice of the year, and it's a shame that happened. I mean, that's dangerous. But our staff and our medical staff did a great job, and no, not that we know of.
They'd make sure and point that out, too, that their quick actions might have really helped.
Oh, yeah, I mean, big time. I mean, their quick action to recognize him because he had a phenomenal practice. Actually, one of his best practices he's had all year, and ran and did everything, was great. And like I said, it wasn't a hot day, and we check he ate his meals all day, and the hydration, we check their hydration. Who's hydrated, who's not, we can tell it before practice, everything. He was fully hydrated. But he's a heavy sweater, which can have that, you know what I mean? And I guess that's what happened. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the doctor part, so.
And they wear those monitors, right?
Yeah, we do with the GP, and there was no heart rate things. Right. So usually when you get to that point, but it happened afterwards. When he was coming off, it didn't happen. After practice? In other words, when he went to after we broke, and then went to go to our coaches and all that, he just started seeming funny, kind of like that. That's we don't know, and it's a shame. And thank God that we did that. And because like I say, somebody's life and those things are always dangerous, and that's things you always worry about as a coach. You know what I'm saying? You don't want anybody to ever get hurt on your watch. And but he's also a great kid and a big part of our team.
You expect him back for a senior season?
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so. For sure.
Anything else? You had a lot of backups in there today. How did those guys look? Both.
Good. I mean, good in times. I mean, until I see the film, though, it's hard to judge from the ground level. If you're up in the box, a lot of times you can tell that. You know what I'm saying? We'll judge, but the effort and the physicality was pretty good.
Coming out of this scrimmage and heading that last week, are you as healthy as you would like to see the team?
We are relatively healthy. I mean, we got some nicks and knacks and a couple guys out here and there, but it's really not that bad. I mean, considering in spring, and a lot of times you have a lot of guys from previous injuries, which we had some guys in that too, but it's not bad.
Y'all done a heck of a job promoting it. You're still angling for 100,000 on this.
Oh, I think it'd be great. I just want to see these kids get the reaction. I think it'd be great to be in front of it, and come back to the campus again. Remember why you loved A&M like you always do, and enjoy the weekend. Not to worry about wins and losses. A&M's going to win.
What are you seeing from Michael Clemens?
Consistency, getting better, being physical. Had noticed a couple. We had to chip and double team him a couple times. The backs had to pick up. He beat his guy in the back. Had to pick up on some chips in the pass rush game, and just getting better and better. Guy plays hard and gives everything he's got.
What are your early impressions of Kingsley Keke?
Playing well, getting better, understanding the scheme of what we're trying to do. Very intelligent guy. Working on, when he keeps that pad level down and burst, he can be a good player.
Have you talked to Coda since the incident, and what kind of is his demeanor, conditioning?
Been really good, happy. He come back. He was in the office. He was at the scrimmage today, when he got out, and we saw him, and he's been good.